Joe, you've been the head coach of the Buffalo Bills for about a month or so now. Has it sunk in, and what have you learned in just a short amount of time what it means to be a head coach?
Yeah, look, I don't know if it ever is going to sink in, right? You go right from finding out you got the job to kind of rolling with it, and don't have a lot of time to kind of sit back and kind of reflect because there's a lot to do, right? But I've loved every second of it, and I know there's a lot for me to learn. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to roll with it, but I'm really enjoying it so far.
We know you've been kind of part of the personnel conversations over the past years in the offensive coordinator role, but how do you see yourself fitting in those decisions, working with Brandon Beane over the coming months to shape this season's roster?
Yeah, I think, look, the communication with Brandon and I, look, we're still figuring all that out, right? But so far up to this point, I mean, everything's been great, and I'm fortunate, right? I got to work with him for 4 years already, so I already kind of know his personality. But we're building this team together, right? And we just want the best football players, and it's our job as coaches then to take what we have and make it work. And he does a great job. I mean, look, you don't go to the playoffs as many times as we have with him as the GM without him knowing what he's doing.
I don't know if you're aware of this. A lot of people are curious about wide receiver with this team. How do you envision that position evolving, whether that's personnel, whether that's the way you use the people that maybe are already in-house this coming season?
Yeah, look, I think just like our systems in place in the building, position groups, that's something after every season that we look at and we're like, all right, what do we have to do differently? Who do we have? What are some different pieces that we can use? And look, there's a lot that obviously goes into it, right? It's, when your quarterback's making as much money as he is, it's hard to, you're going to have to build through the draft, and you're going to have to do a lot of those things, but we take a lot of pride of figuring out what we have in the rooms and making it work. And I had a lot of faith in the receiver group last year, and look, I didn't think they played to the point I'm getting a lot of the questions about, but I'm excited about the group that we have returning, and I know we're going to always look to find ways to improve in all the position groups, but I'm a receiver at heart, so I'm always going to want wideouts. It's natural.
All right, Bills head coach Joe Brady here at the NFL Combine. I'm John Scott for Channel 2 Sports.